Yeah, my name is John Azariah. I'm a principal architect at Microsoft. I live in the Redmond area and I work on Microsoft quantum computing. We're building a quantum computer, and I got the opportunity to build the language that we will be programming the computer with. And now we're also building some of the experimental hardware and the infrastructure that goes with it. So the coolest thing about it, it's a quantum computer. That's I actually found really interesting talks in all three, but if you made me pick, I would have to pick the FP track, because I spent most of my time there learning new things. I think be functional, even when the language doesn't really let you do it. It just sharpens the way you think and makes it easy to actually reason about your code better. Of course, when you get a chance to use a better language, use it. Oh, pretty much the same. I mean, a lot of software engineering is basically a product of learning new concepts and new principles. And FP, especially when there's a mathematical foundation for it, you're always constantly learning new things, and the more I learn, the better it is. Oh, that's a very interesting question. I was a professional Scala developer for a little while, and it changed my life because it introduced me to concepts that I didn't know before, like higher kinder types and all of the other Scalaisms that came with it. I think it's a phenomenal language. It's very easy to get started with, but it has immense power, and it gives you the ability to really learn and do more with less. So I think that's great. What's it going to do for the next 15 years? Well, probably more of the same. It'll teach you, I suspect functional programming will basically allow you to write code that's easier to reason about and easier to parallelize. So you should actually get more and more very visceral benefits from using functional programming over the other alternatives. Well, I mean, where else are you going to meet Martin Odeski and Runar and Paul Giuliano and all these other people? These are people who have profound influence in the way in which they taught and reached out to thousands of people, millions of people out in the world. When I first encountered Scala, I was actually living in Australia, and I never ever thought that I would meet any of these people, even though I was learning from them. And Scale by the Bay is where it's at. It's where I got to meet them all.